The story begins with Wakana Gojo as an individual who specializes in creating hina dolls, which are a type of traditional Japanese doll. He possesses a deep and fervent love for this craft, pouring his heart and soul into each creation. However, despite his skill and dedication, Gojo struggles with a lack of self-confidence. This insecurity causes him to withdraw from others, fearing that they may ridicule or mock his passion for making china dolls. On a particular day, while Gojo is fulfilling his cleaning duties at school, he has an unexpected encounter with Marin Kitagawa, a popular classmate. During their conversation, Kitagawa provides Gojo with words of encouragement and support. She urges him to stay true to his emotions and express himself genuinely, without fear of judgment or criticism. This interaction with Kitagawa serves as a pivotal moment for Gojo. It challenges his self-doubt and pushes him to reevaluate his perspective. By encouraging him to embrace his true self, Kitagawa inspires Gojo to break free from his self-imposed isolation and overcome his insecurities. She helps him understand the value of authenticity and the importance of embracing one's passions, regardless of external opinions or societal norms. Through this interaction, Kitagawa's words of encouragement empower Gojo to find the confidence to share his talent and love for hina dolls with others. It marks a turning point in his journey as he begins to embrace his craft openly and connect with people who appreciate and respect his unique talent. Later that night, Wakana Gojo reflects on the advice given to him by Marin Kitagawa. He carefully contemplates her words and the significance they hold for his personal growth. During this introspective period, Gojo encounters an issue with his sewing machine, prompting his grandfather to suggest purchasing a new one. While waiting for the arrival of the new machine, Gojo decides to make use of the sewing machine available in his school's sewing room. To his surprise, just as Gojo is about to commence his work, Kitagawa unexpectedly appears. However, rather than ridiculing or belittling him, she expresses genuine admiration for his tailoring skills. This unexpected display of support from Kitagawa leaves Gojo pleasantly astonished. At this moment, Kitagawa also unveils a cosplay outfit she has been diligently creating, inspired by a character from a video game. Unfortunately, Gojo unintentionally makes a critical comment about Kitagawa's cosplay outfit, which deeply upsets her. The comment he makes, despite being unintentional, causes distress and hurt feelings. It serves as a reminder that even with good intentions, careless words can impact others deeply and negatively. This turn of events highlights the complexity of human interactions and the significance of thoughtful communication. While Kitagawa had been encouraging and supportive of Gojo's passion for hina dolls, Gojo's unintentional criticism of her cosplay outfit highlights his vulnerability and potential for growth in understanding and empathizing with others. It is a lesson for Gojo to be mindful of the impact his words may have on others, especially when it comes to their creative expressions and endeavors. However, despite the unintentional criticism and the brief tension that arises, Kitagawa takes a brave step forward. She asks Gojo if he would be willing to create a similar outfit for her, sharing how deeply meaningful the character Shizuku Kuro is to her. Kitagawa expresses her trust in Gojo's skills and his ability to bring her cosplay vision to life. Although Gojo has never made clothing for real people before, he is moved by Kitagawa's request and the significance it holds for her. Recognizing the opportunity to step out of his comfort zone and make a positive impact on Kitagawa's life, he agrees to help her and assures her that he will give it his all. Gojo's decision to take on this unfamiliar challenge brings a sense of joy and appreciation to Kitagawa. She is grateful for his willingness to support her and is excited about the prospect of seeing her cosplay dream become a reality with Gojo's assistance. This moment showcases the power of mutual understanding, empathy, and willingness to take risks. Despite Gojo's initial lack of experience in making clothing for people, his genuine desire to help Kitagawa resonates with her, creating a bond of trust and collaboration. It also emphasizes the transformative nature of stepping outside one's comfort zone, as Gojo embraces the opportunity to expand his skills and contribute to someone else's happiness. Kitagawa opens up to Gojo about her aspiration to cosplay as Shizuku, a female character from the video game Slippery Girls 2, which is classified as an erotic game. This revelation initially leaves Gojo feeling perplexed and uncertain about how to respond. However, Kitagawa proceeds to explain her belief that one's gender should not dictate their ability to enjoy activities and hobbies. She emphasizes that anyone, regardless of societal expectations or norms, can appreciate and engage in something they find enjoyable. Eventually, Gojo begins to agree with Kitagawa's perspective. In the aftermath of their conversation, Kitagawa presents Gojo with an instruction booklet on creating cosplay outfits. The following day, Kitagawa surprises Gojo by eagerly visiting his shop. This catches him off guard, and he feels uneasy about taking her measurements while she is undressed. However, Kitagawa remains unfazed and reveals that she had come prepared, wearing a bathing suit underneath her clothes. Sensing Gojo's concern about potential embarrassment, Kitagawa assures him that she does not feel ashamed or self-conscious about the situation. This series of events underscores Kitagawa's determination and confidence in pursuing her passion for cosplay, regardless of any potential judgment or criticism. It challenges societal norms and expectations, emphasizing the importance of embracing personal interests and activities without shame or inhibition. Gojo, initially uncertain, begins to recognize the strength and authenticity in Kitagawa's viewpoint, ultimately aligning himself with her perspective. It signifies a shift in his mindset as he learns to appreciate and respect individual choices and passions, irrespective of external influences or societal categorizations. The encounter also highlights the importance of open communication, as Kitagawa's candidness enables Gojo to confront his initial discomfort and reassess his preconceived notions. Ultimately, this interaction fosters a deeper understanding and acceptance between the two characters, paving the way for a collaborative and supportive partnership in bringing Kitagawa's cosplay vision to life. Setting aside his initial unease, Gojo directs his attention toward professionally measuring Kitagawa, despite feeling somewhat flustered. However, his nervousness proves to be a hindrance as he encounters difficulty while measuring her bust and inseam accurately. Nevertheless, he perseveres and successfully obtains all the necessary measurements required to proceed with creating the cosplay outfit. Aware of the importance of visual references, Gojo inquires if Kitagawa has any images or illustrations depicting Shizuku for him to reference. In response, Kitagawa shares the titles of both Slippery Girls games, providing Gojo with a comprehensive understanding of the source material and enabling him to gather visual references for the character Shizuku. This sequence of events highlights Gojo's determination and commitment to fulfilling Kitagawa's cosplay vision, despite his initial nervousness and insecurities. It showcases his willingness to overcome personal challenges and deliver high-quality results. Moreover, Gojo's request for visual references demonstrates his dedication to capturing the essence of the character and creating an accurate portrayal of the cosplay outfit. By providing him with the titles of the Slippery Girls games, Kitagawa equips Gojo with the necessary resources to familiarize himself with Shizuku's appearance and characteristics, ensuring that the final cosplay outfit will be true to the source material. Overall, this exchange demonstrates the growing partnership and collaboration between Gojo and Kitagawa as they work together to bring Kitagawa's cosplay vision to life. It also highlights the importance of clear communication and thorough preparation in the creative process, enabling Gojo to produce an outfit that accurately represents Shizuku from the Slippery Girls games. Later that night, Gojo engages in playing the Slippery Girls games as a means of conducting research for the cosplay outfit he is creating for Kitagawa. However, this decision disappoints his grandfather. By immersing himself in the games, Gojo aims to gain a deeper understanding of the characters, their visual design, and their overall portrayal within the game's narrative. He views this research as a way to ensure accuracy and authenticity in his cosplay creation. However, Gojo's grandfather expresses disappointment in his choice to engage in games that may be considered inappropriate or adult-oriented. His grandfather likely holds reservations about the content and themes associated with such games, and he may be concerned about Gojo's exposure to explicit or mature material. This difference in perspective between Gojo and his grandfather highlights the generational and cultural gaps that can exist when it comes to evaluating and understanding different forms of media. While Gojo perceives playing the games as a necessary step in his research process, his grandfather may hold more conservative views regarding the appropriateness and the potential influence of such content. It is important to recognize that cultural and generational values can shape individual opinions and reactions to various forms of entertainment. In this case, Gojo's decision to play the games may be seen as a source of disappointment for his grandfather, who may have different expectations and standards regarding appropriate leisure activities. The night before returning to school, Gojo experiences a vivid and explicit dream involving Kitagawa of a sexual nature. This dream leaves him feeling uncomfortable and unsure of how to interact with Kitagawa the next day. Consequently, Gojo tries to avoid her and maintains distance throughout the day, possibly out of embarrassment or a desire to avoid any awkwardness. However, despite Gojo's attempts to keep his distance, Kitagawa eventually tracks him down at the school entrance and suggests they go shopping together to acquire the materials needed for the cosplay outfit. Reluctantly, Gojo declines her invitation, possibly due to lingering feelings of unease and self-consciousness stemming from his dream. Later on, Kitagawa manages to find Gojo once again and confronts him about his avoidance. Sensing his discomfort, Gojo musters the courage to open up about his reasons, revealing his low self-esteem and lack of confidence. He shares his concerns, possibly expressing fears of judgment or rejection due to his insecurities. Understanding the depth of Gojo's feelings, Kitagawa responds with empathy and reassurance. She emphasizes that they are friends and that their connection holds value to her. In this moment of vulnerability, Kitagawa's understanding and support create a safe space for Gojo to confront his self-doubt. As a result of their conversation, they decide to go shopping together. They visit multiple stores, searching for the necessary materials to bring Kitagawa's cosplay vision to life. This shared experience of shopping and working together strengthens their bond, fostering a sense of trust and understanding between them. The interaction between Gojo and Kitagawa illustrates the importance of open communication and empathy in navigating complex emotions and situations. Kitagawa's understanding and acceptance of Gojo's struggles paved the way for a renewed connection and a shared commitment to their creative project. In the evening, Gojo and Kitagawa decide to visit a ramen shop to have a meal together. As they engage in conversation, the topic shifts to the Slippery Girls games, a discussion that brings up explicit content. This discussion, filled with sexual undertones, causes a sense of embarrassment and concern among other customers present at the ramen shop. The explicit nature of the conversation draws attention, leading to raised eyebrows and possibly uncomfortable reactions from those around them. After finishing their meal, Gojo and Kitagawa start walking back from the ramen shop. It is during this time that Gojo opens up to Kitagawa about his perspective on beauty. He reveals that, as a doll tailor, he holds high standards for what he considers truly beautiful. He explains that he reserves the words beautiful or pretty for things that genuinely meet his discerning criteria. By sharing his viewpoint on beauty, Gojo reveals his dedication and commitment to his craft. His profession as a doll tailor has shaped his perception of aesthetics, resulting in a more discerning eye when it comes to evaluating beauty. This perspective reflects his meticulous nature and the importance he places on creating dolls that meet his standards of beauty. Gojo's confession to Kitagawa about his perspective on beauty demonstrates his vulnerability and offers insight into the intricacies of his character. It highlights his unique approach to appreciating and evaluating beauty and adds depth to his personality. The contrasting nature of their discussion, starting with explicit video game content and transitioning to Gojo's introspective view on beauty, serves to portray the complexity of their interactions and the various dimensions of their personalities. Before saying their goodbyes, Kitagawa informs Gojo about an upcoming cosplay event scheduled to take place in just 2 weeks. Upon hearing this news, Gojo becomes worried and anxious, realizing that the time remaining is quite limited to complete the cosplay outfit and fulfill his promise to Kitagawa. The realization of the approaching deadline adds a sense of urgency and pressure for Gojo. He becomes acutely aware of the need to work efficiently and effectively to create a high-quality cosplay outfit within the given time frame. The worry stems from his desire to deliver on his commitment to Kitagawa and ensure that she can attend the event in the outfit she has envisioned. This turn of events highlights the challenges and time constraints faced by Gojo. It underscores the dedication and effort required to meet a deadline while maintaining the level of craftsmanship and attention to detail that Gojo strives for in his work. It also catalyzes for Gojo to push himself beyond his comfort zone and work diligently to bring Kitagawa's cosplay vision to fruition within the limited time frame. As the cosplay event draws nearer, Gojo finds himself overwhelmed with stress. Upon returning home, he accidentally reveals one of the contents in his bag, which causes his grandfather to experience a shock and fall over. Worried about his grandfather's well-being, Gojo acts swiftly, rushing him to the hospital. In the hospital, his cousin Miori joins them to offer support during this difficult time. Meanwhile, at school, Gojo confides in Kitagawa, sharing the incident involving his grandfather and explaining what happened. Kitagawa genuinely expresses her concern for him, showcasing her care and empathy. Recognizing the pressure Gojo is under, she expresses her willingness to assist him in any way she can. This gesture of support and understanding prompts them to exchange contact information, allowing them to stay connected and coordinate their efforts in tackling the cosplay project and handling any other challenges that may arise. This turn of events highlights the importance of support systems and the power of empathy during times of stress and difficulty. Gojo's disclosure to Kitagawa deepens their bond, creating a sense of trust and understanding between them. Kitagawa's genuine worry and willingness to lend a helping hand offer Gojo reassurance and a reminder that he does not have to face his challenges alone. By exchanging contact information, Gojo and Kitagawa establish a means of staying connected, enabling them to support each other as they navigate the preparations for the cosplay event and deal with the personal challenges they face. This newfound support system contributes to their growing partnership and strengthens their resolve to overcome obstacles together. Overwhelmed by the multitude of tasks and responsibilities he must undertake, Gojo finds himself in a state of distress. However, he manages to draw strength from a previous conversation he had with his grandfather, which serves as a source of motivation and encouragement for him. This recollection helps him regain his composure and find the determination to push forward. The following day, Gojo surprises Kitagawa by informing her that he has already completed making the cosplay outfit. His swift completion of the task catches her off guard as she admits that she failed to communicate the urgency of the situation to him. At that moment, Gojo experiences a sense of relief, realizing that he still had enough time to meet the deadline. Despite Gojo's relief, Kitagawa is overwhelmed with emotions and breaks down in tears, offering profuse apologies for the misunderstanding. Her reaction indicates that she feels responsible for the miscommunication and the distress it may have caused Gojo. This display of emotion showcases Kitagawa's sincerity and her desire for everything to go smoothly, further highlighting her appreciation for Gojo's efforts. This turn of events reveals the importance of clear and effective communication in collaborative endeavors. It also emphasizes the need for both parties to express their expectations and requirements openly to avoid misunderstandings and unnecessary stress. Despite the emotional response from Kitagawa, Gojo's completion of the cosplay outfit demonstrates his dedication and ability to rise to the occasion, ultimately strengthening their bond as they navigate challenges together. Gojo, understanding Kitagawa's emotional state, reassures her by emphasizing that all the effort put into creating the cosplay outfit will be worthwhile as long as she is happy with the final result. He offers words of encouragement and support, reminding her that the end product is meant to bring her joy and satisfaction. When Kitagawa finally tries on the outfit, her reaction is one of immense pleasure and contentment. The quality of Gojo's craftsmanship shines through as the outfit fits her perfectly and captures the essence of the character she aspires to portray. Kitagawa's satisfaction serves as a validation of Gojo's skills as a tailor and reinforces the value of his dedication and hard work. This moment of triumph and fulfillment further strengthens the bond between Gojo and Kitagawa. Their collaborative efforts, combined with Gojo's craftsmanship, have resulted in a successful outcome. It highlights the importance of creating something with care and attention to detail and the impact it can have on the recipient's happiness and satisfaction. Gojo's ability to calm Kitagawa's initial distress and deliver a final product that exceeds her expectations showcases his growth as a craftsman and his understanding of the importance of creating something meaningful and enjoyable. This positive experience not only solidifies their partnership, but also instills a sense of pride and confidence in Gojo, knowing that his work has brought joy to someone he deeply cares about. Kitagawa's excitement reaches new heights as she requests Gojo to take photographs of her in her cosplay outfit. Recognizing the importance of capturing the essence of the character, Gojo encourages Kitagawa to embody Shizuku more authentically during the photoshoot. He provides guidance and feedback, helping her strike poses and express the character's personality to the best of her ability. Once the photoshoot is complete, Kitagawa's satisfaction with the results is evident. She eagerly uploads the pictures on social media, sharing her cosplay experience with others and showcasing her passion for the character and the craftsmanship of Gojo's work. During the excitement, Kitagawa surprises Gojo by revealing that they will be attending a cosplay event together the following day. Her anticipation and enthusiasm for the event are palpable, as she eagerly looks forward to the experience. On the other hand, Gojo maintains a more reserved demeanor, possibly due to his thoughts and uncertainties. The upcoming cosplay event may be bringing about mixed emotions for him. It could be a combination of pride in seeing Kitagawa's happiness, but also a lingering sense of self-doubt or anxiety about being in a social setting or receiving recognition for his craftsmanship. This contrast in their attitudes and emotions adds depth to their characters and reflects their unique perspectives. While Kitagawa exudes excitement and anticipation, Gojo's reserved demeanor hints at the complexity of his emotions and highlights his internal struggles. As they prepare to attend the cosplay event together, it becomes an opportunity for both characters to confront their challenges and further develop their bond. The event may catalyze personal growth and self-discovery, allowing Gojo to overcome his uncertainties and embrace his talent, while Kitagawa continues to express her passion and enthusiasm for cosplay. At the cosplay event, Kitagawa quickly becomes the center of attention as attendees notice and appreciate her impressive portrayal of Shizuku. People approach her to take pictures and express admiration for her cosplay, highlighting the success of Gojo's craftsmanship and Kitagawa's dedication to bringing the character to life. Observing Kitagawa's enjoyment and the positive reactions from others, Gojo finds himself reflecting on their time together and the possibility that this may be their last opportunity to spend such meaningful moments together now that his promise to help her with the cosplay outfit has been fulfilled. When Kitagawa mentions that her dress has become uncomfortable due to the intense heat, Gojo recognizes her discomfort and stress. To alleviate her feelings, they decide to take a break and seek out a cooler indoor area. This allowed Kitagawa to relax and feel better, providing her with some relief from the discomfort she was experiencing. As they find respite from the heat, Kitagawa suggests returning to the event plaza one last time before they leave. This suggestion indicates her desire to make the most of their remaining time at the event and create more cherished memories together. It also reflects her positive and resilient spirit, not allowing temporary discomfort to overshadow the enjoyment of the overall experience. For Gojo, this moment may bring about conflicting emotions. On one hand, he may feel a sense of contentment and fulfillment in witnessing Kitagawa's joy and the success of their collaboration. On the other hand, there might be a tinge of sadness or uncertainty about what the future holds for their friendship and whether they will have similar opportunities to bond in the future. As they venture back into the event plaza, it becomes an opportunity for Gojo to immerse himself in the present moment and appreciate the time they have left together. It also allows for further growth in their relationship as they navigate the event's atmosphere and continue to support and enjoy each other's company. While at the event plaza, Kitagawa has a delightful encounter with a lady who had previously expressed interest in taking a picture with her. This interaction not only reinforces Kitagawa's enjoyment of the event, but also highlights the positive impact her cosplay has had on others. It further solidifies her connection with fellow attendees and adds to the overall satisfaction she derives from the experience. As they begin to head home, Kitagawa, full of enthusiasm and anticipation, asks Gojo about their next cosplay project. This question brings a sense of relief to him, as it indicates that their journey together is far from over. It reassures Gojo that their collaboration and shared experiences will continue beyond the completion of the current cosplay outfit. The question sparks a renewed sense of purpose and excitement for future creative endeavors. In a tired state, Gojo, perhaps caught off guard by Kitagawa's question, expresses that she looks beautiful. This statement surprises Kitagawa, as it contrasts with Gojo's earlier comments about reserving such compliments for things he genuinely believes in. The unexpected compliment holds a deeper meaning, suggesting that Gojo's reserved use of such words makes them even more significant and sincere when he does express them. This exchange highlights the growth and development of their relationship. Gojo's comment serves as a reflection of his personal growth, acknowledging the beauty he sees in Kitagawa not only as a cosplayer but also as a person. It signifies a shift in his perception, where he begins to appreciate and recognize beauty beyond the confines of his craftsmanship. Kitagawa's surprise at Gojo's compliment shows her appreciation for his sentiment and the significance of his words. It further strengthens the bond between them as they continue to understand and support each other's individual growth and self-expression. Overall, this moment signifies a pivotal turning point in their relationship, as Gojo breaks his own reserved rules to express his genuine admiration for Kitagawa's beauty. It hints at a deepening connection between the two characters and sets the stage for further exploration of their personal growth and dynamics. This moment highlights the growth and evolving dynamics between Kitagawa and Gojo, as Gojo begins to see Kitagawa in a new light and appreciates her beauty and presence. As Gojo and Kitagawa enjoy their time together, Gojo's grandfather unexpectedly returns home and is taken aback when he sees them hanging out together. However, once they explain the situation and clarify that they are friends, the grandfather's initial shock subsides. Understanding their bond and recognizing the positive influence Kitagawa has on Gojo, the grandfather becomes more accepting of their relationship. During their conversation, Kitagawa experiences a realization. She has developed romantic feelings for Gojo. Overwhelmed by this newfound realization, she gathers the courage to share her feelings with both Gojo and his grandfather. The revelation adds a layer of complexity to their dynamic, potentially changing the nature of their relationship. As they continue their discussion, the trio sits down for dinner. In this intimate setting, Kitagawa opens up about her family situation and reveals some concerning eating habits she has. This moment allows for vulnerability and deepens the understanding between the characters. It showcases Kitagawa's trust in Gojo and his grandfather, as she feels comfortable sharing her struggles with them. The dinner conversation becomes an opportunity for empathy, support, and a deeper connection between the characters. They offer understanding, guidance, and reassurance to Kitagawa, discussing ways to address her concerns and find healthier eating habits. Overall, this series of events introduces new dynamics and challenges to their friendship. Kitagawa's romantic feelings for Gojo and her struggles open up avenues for the exploration of their relationships, personal growth, and the development of deeper bonds. Amidst the heavy rainstorm, a young girl named Qian Yunxi seeks shelter at Gojo's shop. Gojo's grandfather kindly invites her inside, offering her refuge from the rain. Initially, their encounter is marked by awkwardness and a misunderstanding, as they are unaware of each other's true identities. However, as the conversation progresses, Sojuna reveals her true identity as Juju, the cosplayer previously mentioned by Kitagawa. This revelation sparks intrigue and curiosity among Gojo and his grandfather, as they realize the connection between Sojuna and Kitagawa. Sojuna explains that she wants to commission a cosplay outfit and intends to portray Shan Nikaido, a character from the anime Flower Princess Blaze, a series that both Kitagawa and Sojuna are fans of. Curious about Kitagawa's choice of cosplay, Sojuna notices that she doesn't portray Shine and wonders why. In response, Kitagawa explains that their body types don't match, implying that she selects characters that suit her physique better. Sojuna's observation leads to a newfound respect and admiration for Kitagawa as a skilled and dedicated cosplayer. It showcases Sojuna's understanding and appreciation for the effort and dedication that goes into cosplaying characters authentically. This realization deepens the bond between Sojuna and Kitagawa, as they share a mutual passion for cosplay and develop a sense of camaraderie. The introduction of Sojuna's character adds an exciting new dynamic to the story, creating the potential for collaboration, exploration of different cosplay styles, and further development of the cosplay community within the narrative. As Sojuna prepares to leave, she realizes that Gojo and Kitagawa are not in a romantic relationship, as she had initially assumed. Intrigued by their friendship and impressed by Gojo's craftsmanship, she asks him for his contact information. This request signifies Sojuna's interest in staying connected and potentially collaborating with Gojo in the future. Sojuna's realization adds a touch of humor and lightheartedness to the situation, as her initial assumption about Gojo and Kitagawa's relationship is clarified. It also hints at the possibility of new friendships and collaborations forming within the cosplay community. By exchanging contact information, Sojuna, Gojo, and Kitagawa open the door for future interactions, discussions, and the potential for joint cosplay projects. This further expands the social connections and creates opportunities within their shared passion for cosplay. Juju initially declines Kitagawa's proposal to do a group cosplay together. However, when Kitagawa and Gojo offer to split the studio fees, Juju changes her mind and agrees. This decision highlights Juju's interest in the cosplay project and her willingness to collaborate with Kitagawa and Gojo. To prepare for their upcoming cosplay, Gojo decides to watch the anime series Flower Princess Blaze for research and inspiration. This shows his dedication to creating an accurate and authentic portrayal of the characters. Later that night, Gojo's grandfather praises his improvement in tailoring and makeup skills, recognizing his progress and encouraging him to continue practicing with Kitagawa. These words from his grandfather serve as a source of inspiration for Gojo, motivating him to further develop his craft and deepen his connection with Kitagawa. Feeling inspired, Gojo decides to visit Kitagawa's apartment the next day. However, upon arriving, he finds Kitagawa in a disheveled state. Despite her appearance, she invites him inside, and as they spend time together, Kitagawa suggests they watch the series Flower Princess Blaze. This realization dawns on her, and she playfully acknowledges that they are essentially having a home date. The unexpected turn of events adds a touch of humor and romance to their relationship. It shows the growing intimacy and comfort between Gojo and Kitagawa as they share a relaxed and enjoyable moment. This home date signifies a deeper connection between them and sets the stage for further development of their relationship as they continue their shared interests and cosplay journey. During their time together, Kitagawa's stomach grumbles, indicating her hunger. Gojo offers to buy something for them to eat, but Kitagawa insists on cooking a homemade meal instead. Despite encountering some difficulties during the cooking process, Kitagawa is delighted when Gojo genuinely enjoys the omuris, a Japanese dish consisting of fried rice wrapped in an omelette she prepares. This moment of shared appreciation reinforces their bond and showcases Kitagawa's passion for cooking. Back at home, Gojo calls Juju to discuss the details of the cosplay outfit. He sends her detailed sketches, surprising Juju when she learns that Kitagawa's outfit was Gojo's first cosplay project. Their exchange reflects Gojo's growth and skill in the craft of cosplay, impressing Juju with his talent and dedication. They agree to meet at a restaurant to further discuss the cosplay plans. However, when Gojo and Kitagawa finally meet Juju's younger sister, Shinju Inui, they are taken aback by her shy and reserved nature. Additionally, they notice that Shinju has a significantly larger size and voluptuous curves, which contrasts with the expectations they had based on Juju's description. This unexpected difference in appearance adds an element of surprise and curiosity to their encounter. The introduction of Shinju Inui opens up new dynamics and possibilities within their cosplay group, as her unique personality and physical attributes bring a fresh perspective to their collaborations. It sets the stage for further exploration of individuality, acceptance, and creativity in their shared cosplay journey. Shinju Inui, Juju's younger sister, reveals her passion for photography to Kitagawa and showcases the camera she uses to capture pictures of Juju's cosplay. She explains the different filters, settings, and techniques that can be employed to enhance the quality and visual impact of the photographs. This knowledge exchange sparks Kitagawa's interest in photography and opens up new possibilities for capturing the essence of their cosplays. As a group, they decide to visit the studio where they plan to work on their cosplays. To their surprise, the studio is located in an abandoned hospital, which adds a sense of mystery and intrigue to their cosplay journey. Inside the hospital, Shinju takes the opportunity to demonstrate the advantages of taking backlit pictures to Kitagawa. By utilizing backlighting, she showcases how it can create stunning and dramatic effects, adding depth and visual appeal to the photographs. The exploration of photography techniques and the discovery of the unique studio setting contribute to their overall cosplay experience, allowing them to delve deeper into the artistic aspects of their craft. It also highlights the importance of collaboration, creativity, and the exploration of different mediums to enhance the impact of their cosplays. In a moment of heightened emotions and connection, Gojo engages in a heartfelt conversation with Juju. They discuss their dreams, aspirations, and the reasons behind Juju choosing Gojo to make her cosplay outfit. As they delve deeper into their personal stories, Juju's words trigger a recollection of a previous conversation Gojo had with his grandfather, which fills him with immense joy and excitement. Caught up in the intensity of the moment, Gojo impulsively reaches out and grabs Juju's hand, unintentionally causing her to faint. The sudden physical contact and overwhelming rush of emotions prove to be too overwhelming for Juju, leading to her temporary loss of consciousness. This unexpected turn of events leaves Gojo feeling shocked and concerned for Juju's well-being. He quickly tends to her, making sure she is comfortable and safe. It serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining emotional boundaries and being mindful of the impact our actions can have on others, even in moments of genuine excitement and connection. After the incident with the Seahawk stealing Kitagawa's burger, Gojo and Kitagawa find themselves sharing the remaining burger on the beach. In this relaxed and intimate atmosphere, Kitagawa proposes the idea of entering the ocean, inviting Gojo to join her. They wade into the water together, enjoying the refreshing waves and the sense of freedom it brings. During their time in the water, Gojo opens up to Kitagawa about his childhood, revealing that his dedicated hobby as a doll tailor limited his opportunities to explore different places. Kitagawa is taken aback by this revelation, realizing the sacrifices Gojo made for his craft. She promises him that during their upcoming summer vacation, she will make sure to take him to many different places, allowing him to experience new adventures and create cherished memories together. This moment signifies the growing bond and deepening connection between Gojo and Kitagawa. It also highlights Kitagawa's commitment to supporting Gojo and ensuring that he has the chance to enjoy life beyond his craft. Their shared experiences and upcoming plans for the summer vacation hint at an exciting and transformative time ahead for their friendship and potentially their relationship. As Kitagawa takes a moment alone to gather her thoughts, she finds herself overwhelmed by the emotions and the significance of the moment they just shared. Unable to contain her excitement and admiration, she decides to capture the memory by taking a picture of Gojo. With a mix of affection and a touch of playfulness, she snaps the photo, cherishing the image as a reminder of this special time they spent together at the beach. This impulsive act of capturing the moment reflects Kitagawa's genuine feelings for Gojo and her desire to preserve the memory of their growing connection. The photograph serves as a memento of their bond and the happiness they are experiencing in each other's company. Gojo and Kitagawa return from the store, their bags filled with the materials needed for the Black Lobelia cosplay outfit. As they settle down, Kitagawa confides in Gojo about her choice of attire underneath her clothes, a swimsuit. She seeks his opinion on whether it is appropriate for the cosplay, wanting to ensure accuracy and authenticity for the character. Initially feeling a sense of embarrassment, Gojo hesitates to express his thoughts. However, as he contemplates the situation and considers Kitagawa's genuine enthusiasm for the project, he realizes the importance of supporting her in her cosplay journey. With a warm smile, he assures her that the swimsuit is indeed suitable for the character of Black Lobelia, encouraging her to embrace the role wholeheartedly. At that moment, Gojo's delight is evident as he recognizes Kitagawa's newfound sense of empowerment and involvement in the cosplay project. He understands the significance of her taking an active role, contributing her ideas, and feeling helpful in the process. This exchange deepens their connection and strengthens their collaboration as they work together to bring the character of Black Lobelia to life. After putting in hours of meticulous work, Gojo proudly presents Juju and Kitagawa with their completed cosplay outfits. His dedication and attention to detail are evident in every stitch and embellishment, showcasing his craftsmanship and commitment to their vision. With the outfits ready, it's now time to focus on the finishing touches. Gojo, with Juju's guidance, begins applying makeup to Kitagawa, ensuring that every detail is perfected. They pay careful attention to recreating the character's distinct features, using colors, shading, and techniques to bring out Kitagawa's resemblance to the character she's cosplaying. As Gojo delicately works on Kitagawa's makeup, he not only showcases his skills, but also displays his trust in Juju's guidance. It becomes a collaborative effort, with Gojo's hands bringing the artistry to life, while Juju's expertise guides him along the way. Through this process, Gojo not only demonstrates his talent, but also deepens his connection with Kitagawa and Juju. It's a moment of shared passion and creativity, as they work together to ensure that Kitagawa's transformation into the character is truly remarkable. The dedication and attention to detail displayed by Gojo in both the outfit and makeup preparation reflect his commitment to making Kitagawa's cosplay experience unforgettable. As the girls eagerly await Gojo and Shinju's arrival at the hospital, they are taken aback when the two finally appear. Shinju's male cosplay outfit is nothing short of impressive, leaving Kitagawa and Juju in awe of her transformation. It becomes clear that Gojo has gone above and beyond to help Shinju achieve her desired cosplay as Soma from Flower Princess Blaze. A flashback reveals the conversation that took place between Shinju and Gojo during their previous visit to the hospital. Shinju, inspired by her sister Juju's passion for cosplay, expressed her desire to join in and cosplay as a male character. Gojo, always eager to support and assist others in their cosplay endeavors, agreed to help Shinju bring her vision to life. Together, they returned to Gojo's shop and embarked on the journey of creating Shinju's male cosplay. They researched and learned about chest binding techniques, discovering a chest binding item called a beholder that would help Shinju achieve a more masculine appearance. Gojo guided Shinju through the process, ensuring her comfort and safety. Additionally, they worked on selecting and styling a suitable wig for Shinju's character, paying attention to the details and nuances that would enhance the overall portrayal. Gojo also guided makeup techniques to help Shinju achieve a more masculine look, using contouring and shading to emphasize certain features. Throughout the process, Gojo's dedication to his craft and commitment to helping Shinju shine in her cosplay is evident. Their conversations and collaborative efforts fostered a strong bond between them, deepening their connection as friends and cosplay partners. Now, as Shinju arrives at the hospital in her impressive male cosplay outfit, it serves as a testament to their hard work and the support they have for each other's passions. The girls, amazed by Shinju's transformation, are filled with admiration and excitement, ready to embark on their cosplay adventure together. In the present moment, the group gathers for a group picture, capturing the culmination of their hard work and shared experiences. In the hospital, Kitagawa and the Inui sisters have their photo shoot, capturing the essence of their cosplays. Juju takes a moment to express her gratitude to Gojo for helping Shinju discover her love for cosplay and enabling her to bring her desired character to life. After the photo shoot, Juju and Shinju return home, where Juju admits to feeling a tinge of jealousy towards Shinju for successfully pulling off such an impressive cosplay. They happily admire some pictures that include Gojo, appreciating the memories they have created together. Meanwhile, Gojo is engaged in a phone conversation with Kitagawa, discussing their cosplay plans. When Gojo mentions that Shinju was at his house, Kitagawa becomes jealous, showing her possessive feelings towards him. Sometime later, Kitagawa expresses her desire to cosplay as Veronica, a dark-skinned character. They agree to achieve the desired effect digitally by using special effects or makeup. However, the following day, Kitagawa surprises Gojo by arriving at his house with her skin completely darkened using foundation to match Veronica's skin color. After she takes a bath, she embarrasses Gojo by exposing herself to demonstrate how the outfit should be worn. In an attempt to reciprocate the gesture, Kitagawa takes Gojo to a clothing store to buy clothes for him. During their walk back, Gojo musters up the courage to admit to Kitagawa that he cannot help her with the Veronica outfit. Shocked and concerned, she asks for the reason, and Gojo nervously responds that it is because the outfit is too revealing. Kitagawa, relieved by his answer, teases him playfully and agrees to choose her characters more carefully in the future, considering his comfort level. Kitagawa invites Gojo to a manga cafe, but Gojo feels a sense of embarrassment about being alone with her. At the cafe, Kitagawa recommends a manga titled Sukusai DK to Gojo and expresses her disappointment that she doesn't think she can pull off cosplaying as Liz, the succubus character from the manga. However, with Gojo's encouragement, she decides to give it a try. Gojo faces difficulty designing the cosplay outfit because the manga has a simple art style that doesn't provide many details. Despite this challenge, he persists and puts effort into creating a suitable design. They plan to meet for a photo shoot, but upon arriving at the designated location, they realize that the studio Kitagawa booked is a love hotel. This unexpected revelation adds an awkward and uncomfortable atmosphere to the situation. During the photo shoot, to capture a desired camera angle, Kitagawa ends up sitting on top of Gojo, unintentionally creating an intimate position. However, their moment is interrupted when they hear the sounds of another couple engaging in sexual activity in a nearby room. Panicking, Gojo tries to get Kitagawa off of him by grabbing her waist, which startles her and causes the lights in the room to turn off accidentally. In the darkened room, as they slowly lean toward each other, their potential moment is interrupted by a phone call informing them that their time in the room is over. They leave the love hotel and return to their respective homes. Back in his room, Gojo finds himself thinking about Kitagawa, reflecting on the events that transpired during their time together at the love hotel. This moment of introspection highlights his growing feelings toward her. In Kitagawa's apartment, Gojo helps her with her hair ribbons and learns that her father canceled her invitation to a summer festival because she hadn't completed her homework. Kitagawa shares with Gojo that she has been working as a model for a magazine to save up money for an expensive camera. Deciding to watch a horror movie together, Gojo feels nervous as it is his first time watching one. However, as the movie progresses, Gojo becomes more focused on analyzing the costumes and effects, while Kitagawa is left feeling scared and frightened. They later visit their school to retrieve Kitagawa's math drills, and a mishap occurs when she slips into the pool. Gojo quickly comes to her rescue, saving her from drowning. With her homework completed, Kitagawa invites Gojo to the summer festival. He is stunned when she shows up in a beautiful yukata, which makes her happy. They enjoy watching the fireworks together, and when the festival ends, Gojo carries Kitagawa home as her feet are bruised from wearing sandals. Back in Kitagawa's apartment, she calls Gojo and tells him she wants to hear his voice because she got scared after watching another horror movie alone. During their conversation, Gojo starts to drift off to sleep. Kitagawa, hearing his soft breathing, realizes he has passed out and takes the opportunity to confess her love for him. This moment marks a significant turning point in their relationship, as Kitagawa expresses her feelings towards Gojo. That's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for part 2 and watch this next video on screen next.